Preparing for your game's demo is pretty hard because there's a lot of stuff that needs to get done before your game is ready. What I've done this week is make my tower defense game almost ready. My demo will have 7 levels, and I finished making all of them playable. Designing their looks wasn't the hard part, because I had mostly done so during the 11th devlog. The real challenge was the painstaking task of copying and pasting the same code over and over and over again, with minor tweaks.
Tower menu.
What's that? Did someone say tower menu? Glad you asked because I made some nice additions to it as well. First, I spent some time in Aseprite making some cool art for the background as you can see here. Luckily I didn't end up using that garbage, so here's the final result. Then I gave all towers a description. I wrote each one to be descriptive while also leaving a little bit of room for the imagination for some of the more complex towers. Hopefully at least one person actually reads them though. I also improved the layoff state, which in case you didn't know is when the player is forced to get rid of some of their towers because they couldn't get the amount of money they owed to them that wave. But the system is unintuitive and had no tutorial, so I decided to help out with that. What I've changed is that now towers flash white periodically to encourage players to click on them so they can continue playing. I still think the system is hard to learn for about 99% of players, but I challenge you, the viewer, to prove me wrong by playing Rent to Defense when it comes out on itch.io. You might be wondering something like, this game is so cool and awesome and looks totally finished. Why isn't the demo out yet? If you were, well, I'm flattered, but I have a few things left to do before I can release onto itch.io. And also, I have good clickbait. It's going to be a trilogy of titles. First is going to be OMG, uploading my demo, and the sequel, reading the reviews of my demo, and finally, I'm quitting game dev. I also fixed some bugs that would have ruined the player's experience if they encountered them. I rarely record that type of thing, so I'm keeping this brief. And as always, here's the balance changes. Okay, we're done here. As I'm writing this script and while I'm recording the audio, I know that's very short, probably even shorter than usual, and that's because I'm really just trying to get this game's demo out. Remember to follow my socials in the description, like and subscribe. Okay, bye.